you're burned, you've got nothing. No cash, no credit, no job history. You're stuck in whatever city they decide to dump you in.
Miami.
You do whatever work comes your way. You rely on anyone who's still talking to you. A trigger-happy girlfriend. An old friend who used to inform on you to the FBI.
You know, spies. Bunch of bitchy little girls.
Family, too.
Hey, is that your mom again?
If you're desperate.
Someone needs your help, Michael.
And a down-and-out spy you met along the way.
That's how we do it, people.
Bottom line, as long as you're burned, you're not going anywhere.
Listen to me, Michael. Gray shot your brother. He murdered Nate. You ordered him to. Guys like you and me, and we know the ends justify the means.
Fee, how we looking?
There's a full tactical support team on site, and some heavy hitter seems to be running the show.
Chuck Trimmer.
That better be the last time you lie to me today, Mr. Axe.
I'm not gonna let Sam take the fall for something I did. We're getting Sam back, whatever it takes.
It just became my mission in life to put you behind bars. All of you.
We're not just running. As soon as we get someplace safe, we're gonna sit down and figure out a way to fix all of this.
I promise you I'll make this right.
I've got a problem, Mike. One of the cars is missing and I can't find your mom.
Where'd she go? It's pretty flowers.
I didn't bring them. A friend of Nate's was to come by earlier.
As a spy, you spend so much of your life lying that you have to keep reminding yourself you're doing it for the greater good. It's easy to believe that when the people you're deceiving are your enemies. It's much harder when you find yourself sneaking out on the ones you love the most to attend a secret meeting in the dead of night. Would love to chat. A friend. Are we friends now, Bly?
Friend might have been a tad generous, but I couldn't think of a word that summed up our relationship. Your friends know you're here?
No, I told them you wanted to meet. They told me not to come.
Yeah, that's so good, Michael.
It's been a rough week. Well?
Maybe I can be the light at the end of this unpleasant tunnel. I'm here to offer you a deal.
What kind of deal?
I've been tasked with the investigation into Tom Card's murder. So far, I know two things. One, Card wasn't the white knight the CIA thought he was. And two, if I'm going to untangle this mess, I need the cooperation of the man in the middle of it all.
And what do I get in return exactly?
You killed the man. I won't get my hopes up too high.
Guess I'll take my chances as a fugitive.
All right, just listen to me. All right? I didn't bring you out here to waste your time. Now, look, Michael, this isn't about what you get. This is about what your friends and your family get. Olivia Riley is coming for you. Your actions have put her reputation on the line. At this point, she doesn't care who she has to hurt to get to you. Remember your old neighbor, Raymond Mosley, also known as Sugar? Riley took him into custody and threw out the rule book. I don't even know if she's keeping him. Now, you want to see the same thing happen to Fiona, Sam, that Porter guy, or your mom? Let me bring you in. I bring you in, and Riley will have no reason to go after any of them.
How do I know you can deliver?
If I make you an official witness at the CSS, I can deliver.
And my friends? They'll be kept out of jail.
Let me look into it. I can promise you this. I know I can make it easier. And you. Trust me, Michael. Life as my witness beats a 4x4 cell in some secret prison. Okay. Hard time this up. I'll reach you on this burner. You called the cops on me. I'm a law enforcement officer. I'm not allowed to have secret meetings with fugitives. You know what this looks like now? Is an unexpected drop-in from Michael Weston. It protects both of us. Really sweet line. It's Broward PD, coming down 75. I'm sure you already scouted the escape routes. Just take any road south.
I guess I should say thanks.
One more thing, Michael. Whatever I come back with, keep an open mind. Because this is the last, best, and only deal that you're going to get.
So what did he say?
Fee, what do
You
you...
tell us you got a note from Jason Bly. We all agree it's a bad idea for you to meet with him, and then you sneak out for 2 hours in the middle of the night. Michael, don't lie to me.
I needed to hear what he had to say. Listen, there might be a way we don't have to run, an arrangement.
What happens to you in this arrangement? Thought so? Michael, I appreciate it. I really do. But I haven't fought this hard just to watch you turn yourself in.
I don't know what else to do.
What happened to the man who moved heaven and earth to get me out of jail when I'd lost hope?
He looked at the board, and he realized he might be running out of moves. And this might be the best option.
We tried living our life separated by glass. It didn't work out. You wouldn't accept this fate for any of us. Why are you willing to accept it for yourself? We have a plan. We're leaving, starting over someplace new. That's our move. So no more talk of Bly or any kind of deal that puts you behind bars, okay?
So you sure we're good here, Mike?
Well, I talked to the guy an hour ago. He's got the papers ready. We get those, we can board the ship.
Okay, great. Well, let's get in and get out, because I'm not real excited about doing business here.
Yeah, me either. This is way too exposed.
Well, it should be fine as far as our contact knows, with just a bunch of guys ducking a tax evasion charge.
I'm gonna keep watch. You guys make it quick.
If you need to leave the country quietly, one of the best methods is getting hired onto the crew of a cargo ship. Ports have so much internal oversight, including months of background checks and union wait lists, the police don't pay much attention. The trick is finding a union rep willing to shuffle your paperwork to the top. And then, of course, providing him with the proper motivation.
Okay, so if that envelope has the necessary bulk, I guess we're ready for our ship assignment.
It's plenty thick. Thing is, we have ourselves a bit of a situation.
You need to be a little more specific.
The ship I put you on just got red flagged. I need to transfer you to another one. We got a Triple E going out tonight. You just gotta fill out a few more forms. Shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, hang on a second, pal. Why was our first ship red flagged?
Just a random check, probably. They never tell us. You're just lucky that I caught it. Because I'm guessing from this envelope, you guys are hoping to avoid the Port Authority.
Just give us the forms.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man, it's probably nothing, but I got a container truck that just came through the security gate.
Okay, and why is that one special?
Well, security just waved them through and then stopped all the other traffic. There's like 6 cars lined up at the front gate. It's kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies. Ask your buddy in there if he knows anything about it.
Yeah, say, pal, you know anything about a big container truck coming in? They had to shut down the main gate for it?
Oh, yeah. Whenever high-tech gadgets come in, they always double-check the manifest. Big headache for everyone.
Okay, so there's no problem.
Nah, happens all the time.
What are you up to?
Nothing. What?
What do you got in here? What do you... Give me that.
Let go!
Give me that. He's making a call, Mike. The hell is this?
This is not good, Sam.
Yeah, Jesse, looks like our buddy in here just tried to get a signal out. I'm not sure if we're blown. What do you see?
Nothing. It's all still pretty quiet. Oh, son of a bitch. We got a problem. I got a dozen guys dumping out of a container truck that look like they're ready for a war zone.
You slippery son of a bitch, you set us up. Mike, we got company.
They said they were CIA. They came at us hard. Didn't give us a choice. You got port reps from here to Pensacola looking for you.
Shut up, sit down.
Sam Riley, it's usually sending some guys your way. They got a surrounded building. Get the hell out of there.
Over there, behind the cafe.
Yeah, they're on me too.
Jesse!
You got a back door?
That way. End of the hall. Goes into the employee parking lot.
Hey, stop right there.
Don't move. Okay, I'm not doing anymore.
It's not going that way.
I get us a ride, but I'd rather not be driving out of here under fire.
You get that car ready, and I'll try to block off their way here.
Jesse Porter. Where's Michael Weston?
Oh, damn, I was hoping you knew. Guy owes me $20.
That's cute. Take him in.
Building's clear. Weston must have gone out the back.
Who's up in the employee parking lot?
Access is blocked in the back of the building. We're cut off.
Cut off? What the hell happened?
Way to go, Mikey.
Hands up! Oh, crap. Hands where I can see them. I said, hands where I can see them.
Okay, you got it.
Exit the vehicle and get down on the ground.
Your body armor stopped the bullet. You probably just broke a rib. You want to keep it that way? Don't move. Sam, you all right?
Just beat you, Mike.
Porter's in custody. All units reported.
You hear that, Weston? We got Porter. And your friend there needs a doctor. Hand me the weapon and give yourself up. You don't want to make this any worse.
When a member of your team is injured in the field, the first priority is extraction, getting them away from the danger as fast as you can. But getting away won't do much good if the person you're trying to save bleeds out. Which means as soon as you possibly can, you have to stop and figure out exactly how bad the situation is. All right, we're clear. Sam, how bad is it?
Oh, it's nothing a six-pack won't fix. It just grazed me.
No, Sam, we got to get you to a hospital.
No, brother, come on. No hospitals. I mean, you might as well drop me at a police
We
station.
can check you in under a fake name.
No, just take me to Schmidt's house and patch me up. Sam! Mike, look, we got bigger problems. Like, what are we gonna do about Jesse?
That's what he's for. In the field, capture is always a possibility. That's why spies are trained to resist interrogation. One of the best ways to do this is known as storytelling. Spinning a long-winded but believable tale that keeps you talking and them listening. Because the more you talk, the less they can ask questions.
To meet up in the Everglades, and then from the Everglades it was on to Key West. We had a contact there with a seaplane. Not a huge plane, but you know, something big enough to get 5 people to the Bahamas. Anyway, I gotta assume at this point, you know, they've made it to the Keys and they're already wheels up. Or whatever it is that
You said Weston was headed toward the Everglades.
seaplanes have instead of wheels. What is that, like pontoons? Pontoons up? I was gonna call them plantains, but that's ridiculous because that's like a Cuban banana, right? What was the question?
You said Weston was headed toward the Everglades.
Yes, I did.
We've been monitoring traffic feeds on roads in the Everglades. Never saw Weston or his team.
Well, you can go ahead and file that under not my problem. It's up to you, that man. What do you want me to say?
Mr. Porter is a clever one. He'll do this all day long if we let him. It's time to show him how serious we are. So let's say they made it through the Everglades. Where exactly is this seaplane?
You know, it's hard to say. Mike's the only one that had that information, so I guess you have to ask him. But you gotta catch him first, huh? I need the room.
I'm in the middle of an interrogation.
It just ended. Hey, man, I'm a little parched from all this talking. Can you, hook me up with a Diet Dr. Pepper? Doing a little redecorating? Yeah, the feng shui was a little... Is this about the drink? Because water's fine. I guess that's no on a beverage.
Hey, Maddie. I guess we'll skip the hugs. I'm a bit messed up. Michael, how did this happen? You were just supposed to meet a guy who's gonna put us all on a boat.
We did, but Riley got to him before us. Sam and I barely escaped. They got Jesse.
What? How could you let that happen?
See, it wasn't his fault. We had to split up.
So you don't even know where they took him?
No, but we got a prisoner of our own. We're gonna make him tell us.
Should we stay here? Riley's going to be squeezing Jesse for a location.
Look, I've got a friend in Boca who's on a cruise. We could stay at her place.
No, we gotta stay here. Sam's in no shape to move. And hope that Riley's guy breaks before Jesse does.
Look, you guys should just leave, okay? I'll be fine.
Sam, shut up, please. Nobody's leaving you. Just move your arm. Oh, my God.
Sam, you said it just grazed you.
Ah, come on, Mike. I've cut myself deep for shaving. Michael, there's no exit wound.
Mom, here, take this. Apply pressure. Stop the bleeding.
What about the bullet? Michael, get a doctor.
We need an EMT. Do you think you can contact...
Campbell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you convince our guest to tell you where Jesse is?
The interrogation technique known as the prisoner's dilemma involves turning two prisoners against each other and seeing which one cracks first. It can still work if you only have one prisoner, as long as you can convince your target he's not alone. So, Dean, I was talking to your friend in the other room. Not very cooperative. I hope you'll be a little more agreeable.
My friend?
Yeah, back up at the port. They grabbed him after we left.
Which one of my guys did you get?
Muscular. Blonde, ranger tap. So, this is how it's gonna work. The first guy who tells me where my friend Jesse is being held is released as a sign of good faith. The other guy stays here as my hostage.
You wouldn't be offering me this if my guy had already talked.
Well, he's thinking it over. I wanted to offer you the same chance, too. So the clock is ticking. How is your day gonna end?
A couple years back, I was in the Middle East. Needed fresh intel and troop movements. So I grabbed two villagers. I ran this same play on them. I told them one goes free and one gets shot. The older guy looked at me and said it would be an honor to take a bullet for his cause. Wanted me to let his buddy know he was off the hook. So I'm going to follow his example. You do whatever you need to do to me, because I'm never going to talk. I'd take a bullet before I would turn on a friend. You think Porter would do the same for you?
Okay, seriously, dude. Who uses the phone book these days when you guys don't have internet?
All right, enough.
That's good timing.
I think Mr. Porter understands the gravity of the situation.
You think so?
You look like you're in a lot of pain.
You know what? I am. Actually, I got this wicked kink in my neck. I think I slept on it wrong last night. Your buddy was trying to help me work it out.
You have to forgive my men. They take the craziest things personally. Like the murder of a fellow CIA officer.
I got nothing to say about that.
That's not surprising. Michael Weston chooses his friends very carefully. But it's a shame to see you suffering for the sins of another man. Just give me something I can use. I can make all this stop.
Seriously? Wow, I am so disappointed in you right now. You're supposed to be like this legend. You're coming at me with a good cop, bad cop play? Boo.
It's no play. It's very simple, really. Your cooperation will be rewarded.
Okay, good cop. Dazzle me with your offer.
How about I erase all the question marks from your once sterling record? Get you back in the seat with a clean slate. I know how much that job meant to you. It would be like you never met Michael Weston.
Carrot's never quite as tempting without the stick. Why don't you put your cards on the table? Tell me what happens if I say no.
Oh, come on, you know what it is. I find a nice dark hole somewhere to throw you into. You may see the sun again, you may not. But honestly, why put yourself through all that for people you just met a few years ago? Look, man, I'm just trying to give you a second chance.
You know what? Clean slate just isn't all that appealing if I have to sell out my friends to get it.
So you're telling me you want a life sentence over a fresh start?
No, that's not what I want. But looks like that's what I'm gonna get.
In the intelligence world, anyone who isn't actively your enemy is a potential friend. Spies can afford many grudges. In a pinch, you have to be willing to turn to anyone for help, no matter how complicated your history is.
I'm looking at a gunshot wound. All right.
Yeah. He needs your help.
How long ago?
About an hour. I got blood all over my watch. Somebody took it off.
Excuse me, I need to get in. How's his breathing? Check the vitals.
His breathing's been good so far. His pulse is steady.
Okay, we're gonna need some more towels. Let's boil some water.
Look, I know it's bad.
Honestly, it's worse than that. Sam, you need surgery to figure out the extent of the damage.
Well, what can you do for me here?
Almost nothing. I mean, you're risking sepsis as it is. The longer you go without surgery, the greater chance for septic shock.
Well, that sounds pretty awful. Look, can you just buy me a little extra time?
Not much without proper equipment. We need to get in your abdomen and clean you out. I can't do that here.
Okay, then just do what you can.
I need to call this in. If you stay here, you could die.
You listen to me, pal. I'm not leaving. You try and save me here and fail, only one guy goes down. You call it in, it's gonna be 4. Come on, Campbell.
Interrogations are all about finding a person's vulnerability and exploiting it. If they're dumb, you trick them. Scared, you intimidate them. Emotional, you rile them. But if they're trained in all the same ways you are, sometimes all that's left is telling the truth.
You know Tom Card.
I met him once at Langley. Good man.
Yeah, let me tell you about that good man. He ran illegal operations around the world. He sent agents to their death, and he killed my brother.
I heard you put your brother in the field, not Tom Card.
That's something I have to live with for the rest of my life. But the fact is, Tom Card called an unsanctioned hit and my brother was collateral damage. When I looked into it, he started killing people to cover it up.
You have proof.
You read my file, Dean. You know who Tom Card was to me? You think I'd turn on him for no reason? He went after the people I love.
Hey. You seem like a good guy, so I'll give you a bit of advice. You're making a huge mistake. I've seen how Riley operates, and this is a whole new ball game. You can end it if you turn yourself in. The longer you wait, the worse it gets for your friend.
It's not poison, is it?
Only with premature. So you're telling me there's nothing in the world I can offer you that'll make you turn on Michael Weston?
That is correct.
Just don't believe you.
Yeah, well, doesn't mean it's not true.
You know, in my experience, there's always that one thing people care about enough to make them change their minds. So, I went and did some digging.
Did you?
I found out your mom was murdered in Atlanta when you were just 9 years old. That's tragic.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry for your loss. No kid should ever have
You
to...
know, maybe the beating that your guy gave me knocked something loose in my brain, but I'm not understanding what the hell this has to do with anything.
Potentially a lot. You remember the file on that confidential informant? The one the cops sealed? Did you ever try to get that?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, you did. 37 times, in fact. 10 years, 6 lawyers, 37 requests, and every one of them denied. That must have been incredibly frustrating.
You know what, Lady No Sale? You want me to believe that you just called up the Atlanta PD and they gave you the file? Because what? Because you asked nicely?
Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous. Oh, the FBI. Told them I needed the file as part of a terrorist investigation.
Well, you have to forgive me if I don't just take your word for it.
No need. Bring it in. No. It breaks my heart to think that cops kept this file from a little boy who just wanted to find out who's killed his mom.
Are you done? Hold on, this is almost...
Michael, what are you doing?
I need to find something on Dean, some angle. I'm trying to pull up his service records. If I could find some...
We don't have time for
I know,
this.
but I'm not going to crack this guy unless I get into his head.
Oh, you want to get in his head? Oh, get in his head.
V! V, I
No
don't...
more games, Michael. Hi. We haven't officially met, but you shot one of my best friends. Michael has principles about not hurting people. I don't. Michael says that you're a nice guy, and I could care less. And Michael thinks it's wrong to shoot people, and I don't give a damn. So why don't you give me Riley's location right the hell now, or I'll give you a 9mm tracheotomy.
Listen, that's not necessary.
Now you and I disagree.
There's a way out of this. Doesn't involve more bloodshed.
You have 3 seconds. Go.
Prisoner exchange.
What?
Riley wants me. You want Porter.
That's ridiculous. We can't secure a handoff.
You don't need to secure it. You just need a clean car. Something to get you close so they don't know it's you. Get a car. I'll help you get your friend back.
We can.
V, I think we should do this. He's right.
Michael, can I talk to you outside? A prisoner exchange, Michael? Have you completely lost
Just
it?
stop and listen.
No, I am not going to
V,
listen
lower
to you.
your voice. We're not doing a prisoner exchange. Dean pulled a piece of metal off of the table. He wanted us to leave because he's trying to escape.
That son of a bitch.
This is our chance. Dean is good enough to hack into the phone line and call out. There's tracking equipment in the office. We trace the call back to Jesse.
You seriously want to let that man loose?
No, but if you have a better idea, now's the time.
It just keeps coming out. Can't you stop it?
Please, V. This is how we find Jesse.
Fine.
How many nights did you stay up trying to force the pieces of your mom's case together? Never quite being able to make them fit. The missing ones are in here, Jesse. And I'd love to give them to you.
I'll give you everything you could possibly want on me. I'll sign a full confession. I'll detail my involvement in every illegal activity I ever had a hand in, every operation.
Stop. Come on, I can see what you're doing. Trying to walk right up to the line without crossing it. But that's not going to work here, Mr. Porter. Because I want one thing and one thing only. Weston's location.
I can't give you that.
I'm offering you answers to questions that have haunted you for 25 years. All for the incredibly low price of just one address. But I'm not going to wait forever for you to do the right thing. So, this offer, it only lasts as long What did she say? Find the man who killed my son. Find him.
Listen to me. You didn't know my mom. You don't get to speak for my mom. You know what she would have said? You never turn your back on family.
These people aren't your family, Jesse.
Yeah, they are.
Mr. Porter. That was such a bad decision.
Fee, come here.
You need something?
Yeah, I need you to tell me what you and Mike have planned for G.I. Joe in there. Put me in the loop, sister.
You just need to focus on yourself and...
No, that's not how this works. Okay? The hell with that. I'm still a member of this team.
Yeah, you are. And right now, your job is to stay alive.
Fee, come on now. I'm not totally worthless. I still got my gun here. Let's go into the shop. Blood pressure's dropping. Shut up, Campbell. I'm fine.
Sam, you're not fine, okay? You can't even stand up.
I can stand. You want to see me stand? I can stand.
Sam, stop it! You need to relax and listen to Campbell. Michael and I have a plan for Dean. I've got everything under control, okay?
Look, I want you to take a couple of these and make you get some sleep. Don't sit all away from me.
Cellular phone technology has come a long way in the last 10 years. Landlines, on the other hand, have worked the same way for a century, which means making a working home phone requires only very basic equipment. A set of headphones can be turned into a handset by flipping the leads in one of the speakers and making it a microphone. After that's done, you just need to make a hook switch, a circuit that does the job of the keypad. Then, as long as you can count to 10 and know the phone number you're dialing, you can complete a call to anyone.
You gonna be able to run this, Joyce?
The software was made for tracking cargo containers. Won't be perfect for a cell phone, but it should get us close. Schmidt's phone has a scrambler, but we'll only have a minute to let Dean stay on the line before the CIA gets a lock on us. Here we go.
This is Riley.
It's Dean Hunter.
Give me a trace running down. Hunter to Mexico.
I was taken prisoner at the port, transported 30 minutes by car. They were running evasive maneuvers. All I know is I'm between 3 and 25 miles from where I was captured.
20 seconds.
One cell tower.
I'm unarmed in a private residence. Weston and Glen Ann left. They won't be gone long.
There's some kind of scrambling on this line.
I don't want excuses. Find me that damn location.
2 towers, almost there.
40 seconds, then to find a spot.
We just need one more cell tower.
How we doing? Tell them we're close.
I've almost got the signal.
50 seconds.
Got it.
Where's the call? Where's my trace?
The line went dead. It didn't go through. What the hell? They must have found Hunter.
Can you read me?
Hands up, now.
Whoa. You got me. I'm gonna get up now, okay?
On the ground. Now.
I said now.
Drop it. Don't think I won't drill you, pal. I owe you a bullet as it is. Now drop the gun and get on your knees.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, next time, guys, just tell me the damn plan.
Intelligence agency safe houses are designed to be difficult to detect. Still, you can find one if you know what to look for. The biggest tip-offs are transportation and security. If you see 2 armored vehicles parked in front of a rundown old building with brand new storm shutters, chances are you're in the right place.
Michael,
I found it, Fee. I know where they're holding Jesse.
you're absolutely sure?
Unless the CIA is raiding an abandoned auto parts store, this is it.
Okay, breach?
Maybe.
But if we use explosives to breach, we may kill someone. We got no visibility on the inside.
Well, just how big are we talking?
3,000 square feet, single story, 3 standing.
Single story means we can get on the roof. Can we access the ventilation system?
Yeah, maybe, but that's not...
Michael, I think I know how to get in. Let me talk to Campbell. I'll call you right back.
It's fine. Just leave it alone.
It's not fine, Sam. It's bleeding again. Maybe if you stayed on the couch like we asked you instead of running around.
Oh, damn it. You know, that still hurts.
Campbell, how much fentanyl can you get?
Fentanyl? Sam doesn't need it.
It's not for Sam. I need a lot.
What do you need it for? You want me to get you a controlled sedative? I need to know.
I have a friend who's trapped in a building. I need to breach to get him out.
Breach? Why would you have to?
Because if I don't, Jesse goes to jail forever. And I can't let that happen.
There's got to be a better way.
No, Campbell, there isn't. This is the only way to do this without bloodshed. If I go in heavy, someone dies. Could be Jesse, could be Michael, could be me. I need enough fentanyl to knock anyone out, and it's inverse to keep them from ODing.
Okay, just promise me, Fiona, nobody gets hurt.
Using gas as part of a breach is extremely dangerous and rarely done. But if the building is small enough and you can access the ventilation system, it can help you avoid a bloody situation. A hospital vaporizer will allow you to turn the liquid sedative into an aerosol and dilute it with a solvent gas. Once you have the right concentration, you let the AC unit pump it into every room.
I want tow chains here, here, and here. We're covering 20 square miles, people, so we gotta move quickly.
Ma'am, there's something wrong.
Everybody out! Go! We're getting out of here. Let's go.
I don't feel too good.
Now! Hurry up, let's go! To the door, to the door!
What the hell's going on?
This is Olivia Riley. Eddie, back up. We're 24 hours down. Please.
Timing is extremely important when administering an opiate analgesic. You have to wait long enough for the drug to take effect, but not so long that you leave bodies on the ground.
Here, take care of Jesse. I'll get with Riley's now.
At most, you only have a few minutes to inject the sedatives inverse to ensure that no one overdoses and goes into respiratory arrest.
Jesse? Jesse. You're right. Come on, Jess.
I feel like I swallowed sandpaper. You gassed me, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I gassed you.
Building's clear. I got everyone but her.
Fee, we have to. She could die. Fee, do it. She must have called the cops before she passed out. We gotta move.
Son of a bitch.
Jess.
Come on, Jesse.
Yeah.
Clyde?
You'll never guess what I just heard. Olivia Riley's entire team was attacked. Am I hearing sirens? It's you, isn't it?
I'll have to explain later. Right now,
Don't bother. Listen, you're painting yourself into quite the corner. You need me, Michael. You need me now more than ever.
Bly, I'll have to call you back.
Campbell gave him aren't working. He's burning up, Michael. We have to get him help.
There's a doctor in Coral Gables got into some trouble, lost his license.
Does it still work?
Last I checked, not legally. Not even sure he's still there.
We have to risk it. Coral Gables about 20 minutes away.
We can get us there in 10.
Let's do it. Just stay with me, Sam, okay? Hey, stay with me. Come on, look at me.
Michael, you gotta keep him conscious. Keep him talking.
Hey, Sam, wake up. Look at me. There you go. Look at me. No sleeping on the job. There you go. You're gonna be okay. Do whatever it takes.
Oh, Mike, just stop. Enough of this. Do whatever it takes crap.
What are you talking about?
It's not your problem, see? It's the stuff that you're doing. You've got good reasons for things, Michael. You do enough bad things, you become the bad guy.
Sam,
Don't do it, Mike. You're heading down a dark path, brother. Now, Mike, you made me a promise. So, you look me in the eye, and you swear to me that you're gonna make this right.
I swear to you I'll make this right, Sam. Stay with me now. You gotta stay with me, Sam. No. Come on, Sam. Wake up. Sam. Sam. Sam! In any kind of emergency situation, an operative's greatest enemy is panic. The spike of adrenaline, the increased blood pressure, and the loss of any sense of time can make it impossible to think clearly. At exactly the time you need a clear head the most. In those moments, it takes all your training, all your willpower to pull yourself back from the brink.
Jeb, it's here. We're on our way. But I don't care who's there. We're coming. Get ready.
Come on. Sam! Can't whip him up, see?
We'll be at Jed's in 2 minutes.
Go, feet, go!
Fiona, I am in the middle of a party.
Party's over. My friend needs help.
Are you freaking kidding me? He is dying.
No, he's not dying. You're not gonna let him die. Everyone out!
Okay, no. I want him out of here. I am serious.
I'm more serious.
Okay. Okay, come on. Here, let me just make up this. Not the pool table. Okay. This doesn't look good. Is the bullet still in there?
Yeah, 9mm close range through a car door.
Through a car door, sure. Okay, he's got internal bleeding. The round is probably lodged up against his spleen.
Get out!
Okay, does this look like a surgery theater to you, Fiona? I have a little medical bag to stitch minor wounds and pull splinters. I don't do full-on procedures in my house.
Well, you do today. What do you need?
He's lost a lot of blood. He's gonna need a transfusion.
I'll take care of that. In an emergency, a blood transfusion can be as simple as running a tube between the major blood vessels of two compatible donors and letting gravity do the rest. Emergency surgery is a little more difficult. Often, the most you can do is sterilize whatever tools you have on hand, keep the wound clean, and hope for the best.
Okay, now I just gotta put that. Wait a minute.
What is it?
I'm not getting a pulse. We're losing him.
Well, why aren't you doing anything?
I
doing something. I'm holding in his spleen. He needs CPR now. Wait, hold on.
Stop, son, stop. He's breathing again.
You did it. You did good there.
In many ways, it's easier to function during combat than after. In a fight, there's always something to do, something to focus on. Later, when you're dealing with the consequences, the only thing you can do is wait and hope.
Hey, Mike. You look worse than me.
Oh, it's good to hear your voice again.
Place, was it that bad?
Yeah.
It was all kind of a blur getting here. I had this vague memory that she gave me mouth to mouth. Did that happen?
Yeah.
You get pictures?
I guess I forgot it. It was a little hectic.
Yeah. Where the hell are we?
We're at a doctor friend of Fiona's. We brought you here after you passed out.
How's your mom and Jesse?
They'll be here soon. We're gonna stay here as long as we need.
No, Mike, now come on. You guys should just go, okay? Get out of town. I mean, obviously, I'm in no shape to be on the run, so you're gonna be much better off.
It's not gonna happen, Sam.
Mike, you know damn well, as well as I
Sam,
do.
you're gonna rest, or I'm gonna give you something to make you rest.
You're a stubborn son of a bitch, Mike.
We were supposed to be here 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, we were picking up some new wheels, and someone was dragging her feet a little bit, wasn't she?
Oh, excuse me for not being wild about going on a car theft spree.
How's Sam? Well, we stopped the bleeding. We closed him up. He's stable.
Good. That's something. For a second there, I was thinking something I didn't want to be thinking. Should we just put our stuff in here, or what?
No, you can't put your things anywhere. Fiona, who are these people?
My friends.
Oh, well, this is my house, and these are not my friends.
Well, that's unfortunate because that makes you my enemy. You're not my enemy, are you?
Whatever. It's gonna cost you extra. A lot extra.
Put it on my tab.
Not the new landlord. So what's the plan now?
We're working on it. You might want to get comfortable. We're going to be here a while.
There's a reason most people don't sleep well in new places. The brain goes on alert in unfamiliar environments sensitive to possible dangers. Add some very real dangers, and the chances are low that you'll get any shut-eye at all. No.
Didn't your mother ever teach you not to sneak up on people?
Sorry. I was just checking on everyone.
Couldn't sleep either, huh?
Not really. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Sam's too sick to travel, and Riley's gonna find this place eventually. We can't stay here, and we can't leave.
Now you know what life with your father was like.
How did you deal with it?
I made a choice and I lived with the consequences. We all did.
I can't do that.
I know you can't. Your father couldn't do it either. Once he saw something he wanted both ways, he'd just do whatever he damn well had to do to have it both ways. Usually it was the rest of us who paid the price. But he was a genius at it. You got that from him, honey. You'll figure something out.
I'm gonna go check on the others. You okay, Mom?
Yeah, I'll try and get some sleep now that that damn dog stopped barking.
Dog?
Yeah, the neighbor's dog's been yapping, finally it shut up.
Wasn't the clock just on?
Michael, what's going on?
Someone cut the power. Hide behind the desk. Don't move. Do it. Modern night vision goggles provide visibility in near total darkness, adapt to changing light conditions, and provide better contrast and resolution than the human eye. Which is why most assassins aren't just confident in the dark, they prefer it. As good as they are, though, night vision goggles still have a significant weakness. They make it easier to see what's in front of you, but tough to see what's coming at you from the side.
Mike? Mike, you okay? Mike?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Who are they?
I don't know, but it sounds like they didn't come alone.
Oh, great. You sure you're good? Yeah.
Yeah, they're out there. Shooting them's gonna be a problem. I can barely see them.
I can help you with that.
When fighting at night, attackers usually have the upper hand. They know where the defenders are and can fight from cover, concealing their position and number.
You ready?
The best defense is to even the playing field by taking away the darkness. In the Army, that means M224 illumination mortars. But if you're short on heavy artillery, a flaming quart of scotch will work too.
They're running. They're running.
All right, we're all clear. We won't be for long.
What?
I took a look at the bodies. This is a cartel tattoo.
Cartel? Why? What?
The same cartel we went after earlier this year. For the CIA.
What are you saying?
Someone sent these guys. They knew our names, photos, they had high-res satellite images, government images.
Riley?
She couldn't get us. So she gave the job to a cartel who wanted me dead. Nice and clean.
A CIA officer sends a drug cartel after us? So she's gone from capturing us to killing us. What are we gonna do?
The only thing we can do. We take the fight to her. It looks like we're clear.
Yeah, for now. We're gonna start checking the motel sooner or later.
That's why we have to move first.
Yeah, about that plan. If Riley's really coming after us with the cartel kill squad, shouldn't we be trying to stay, like, as far away as possible?
The fact that she's using them is the best weapon we have. If we can get her caught,
That's a big if. We can't just all waltz into a police station right now. Who will listen to us?
Jason Bly.
Bly? Michael, are you crazy? He wants to arrest you.
I know. But he's the only potential ally we have. He knows Tom Card was dirty, and he has a thing about CIA officers breaking the rules.
Well, he's not just gonna take our word for it. We're gonna need some evidence. How are we gonna manage that?
Use me.
No, Sam, you're in no condition.
This can work. Riley knows that I'm hurt, so she's going to be watching the hospitals to see if I turn up. You drop me there, you scram when she shows. Fee and Jesse can plant a bug and a tracker on her car.
How do we know she's gonna go back to the cartel, Sam?
Well, I'm just going to have to rattle her cage enough to make sure she does. I mean, she's already losing it, clearly, so it shouldn't take much. In the meantime, I can see a real doctor, which would be good because, you know, I got shot.
But if it doesn't work, Sam, Riley would have...
Mike, if this doesn't work, we're all screwed.
No, Sam, I can't allow it.
You can't allow it? I thought this was a team, not a dictatorship. Have you heard any better ideas?
It's on point, Michael.
Damn right I do. Call Bly, Mike. Set the meeting.
When you're being hunted, It's a good idea not to go to meetings at the scheduled time and place. Often the best approach is to show up before your contact has even left for the meeting.
Nice ride.
Come on, man. So I'm guessing we're not meeting in Hialeah.
I thought it'd save you the trouble. Gas mileage on Crown Vic has got to be brutal.
I'm getting the sense that you don't trust me.
I'm not trusting many people these days, but if it's any consolation, I trust you more than most.
I assume we're negotiating the terms of your surrender here, then?
Actually, I want to talk about something else.
No, sorry, Weston. There's
Why?
nothing else to
Listen,
talk about.
please. Riley has gone rogue in a serious way. She sent a hit team after us. She's working with a drug cartel.
I'm aware that she's been playing it fast and loose, but a drug cartel? That's a serious accusation. I'm supposed to take your word for this?
No, you can see it with your own eyes. I'm putting a plan in place. Are you interested?
We had a deal. You surrender, you help with my investigation into this Tom Card mess.
Card is dead, Bly. You want to waste time investigating a corpse? Or going after someone who's selling out the agency as we speak?
Okay, fine.
Thank you. We'll be in touch.
Hey, I'm interested to know what happens if your plan doesn't work.
If it doesn't work, it's probably because I'm dead. You alright?
Well, I just had a bullet plucked out of me yesterday, so I think I'm doing pretty well, considering. So, what do we do here? Pick a number or what?
No, you have a hole in your side. You go right to the front of the line.
May I help you?
Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? I guess I need to see a doctor.
What's the nature of your injury?
He was shot.
Yeah, I was cleaning a gun and it went off. It was the damnedest thing.
I'll go get a doctor.
Good idea. So, Mike, you sure you want to be here when this goes down?
This plan only works if Riley sees me here. Plus, you need a doctor.
I need a good mojito. That's what I need.
Well, you're out of luck. I overheard an orderly saying they're fresh out of mint.
Ah, damn, Mike. This reminds me of Kuwait. Remember that?
Lugging you for 6 miles in a sandstorm? It's hard to forget.
Yeah, well, I'll never forget it either.
Come on.
All right, this is it, Sam. You ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine, buddy. I got the easy job. I get to lie in a bed. You get the big part. So listen, Mike. You promised me that you would make this right. Don't let me down. Okay, boys. All right.
Didn't do examination day 1.
Examination bay. I like the sound of that.
Sir, you can wait here.
For a fugitive, getting medical attention is a big risk. Doctors have to notify the police of all gunshot wounds. Fake names are flagged by insurance computers, and hospital security is often hooked into law enforcement. All of which is bad if you're trying to stay off the grid, but perfect if you want to attract some attention.
Hey, Fee, how's it going?
We're in the van up front, keeping an eye on things. The parking lot just got more crowded.
Do we have a visual on Riley?
Yeah, your other girlfriend has arrived. We got another CIA vehicle, about half a dozen guys, and local police, too.
That's why the security guard decided it was a good idea to hang out at the front entrance. Are they coming in now?
No, not yet. But it won't be long.
Look, Mike, we're gonna need a lot of eyes looking the other way if we're gonna make it to Riley's car, so whatever you do, make it spectacular, man.
That's what I was planning on. Wish me luck.
Excuse me, sir. I need to speak with you for a moment. Suspect at the southeast side of the building.
All right.
That's your cue. You sure you don't need help?
Yeah, I got this.
Escaping a larger force is about limiting your pursuer's options. Using a narrow path takes their vehicles out of the equation. But if you have time to set your escape route beforehand, the best way to win a foot chase is on 2 wheels.
Let's try to
Mr. X, good to see you again. Morphine drip. Wow. You must be in a lot of pain.
Some. I've had worse hangovers.
Don't worry. This won't take long. I only have one question for you.
Well, then I guess we're both out of luck. Because I got 0 answers for your one question.
Is that right? See, because I think you're going to tell me how to find Michael Weston.
Yeah? Why do you think that?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. X. I'm replacing your painkiller with a mild stimulant. This will keep you awake, thinking about my question. Unfortunately, it also increases your sensitivity to pain. A lot.
Doesn't matter. I got nothing to say.
We'll see how you feel after a few hours without pain meds. Anyway, we got enough information from the things we found on you to start a search.
Oh, hey, before you go, I do have one thing to say.
I'm all ears.
You know, I was slowing Mike down. I'm not anymore. You took the gloves off, sister. You called in a hit on his mom. So you don't have to worry about finding Michael Weston. Because he's going to find you. And when he does, he is going to end this.
We'll see about that, Mr. X.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
We're doing surveillance on a CIA officer. I liked it better when the plan was to go. Get away from this.
Oh, at least the hard part's over, Fee.
Yeah, I wish I could believe that. Always on the move.
And she is not a happy lady.
It's me. We need to move our appointment up. This thing is getting way out of hand. Just meet me. I'm not talking about this over the phone. 3 p.m.
Whatever Sam said to her worked. She moves fast. Michael,
Yeah, Fee.
it looks like Riley's gonna meet her cartel friends. Time for your show and tell.
I'll see you there.
In general, spies are more involved in gathering intelligence than gathering evidence. Espionage methods are generally not approved by police or admissible in court. So when it comes to getting someone arrested, your job is to get the ball up the field before handing it off to someone who's in a position to put it in the end zone.
You dragged me all the way out here for this?
Fee and Jesse tracked her here across 3 counties.
Oh, yeah? Where are they at now?
In the trees on the other side of the dock, covering the marina.
Are they here to protect you from her or from me?
Who says it can't be both?
It's an awful lot of trouble to watch a woman stroll along the water.
A woman who doubled back and checked for tails all the way here.
It's suspicious. That's not enough. You promised me Riley in personal contact with the cartel.
You'll have it.
And if I don't, if this mystery contact doesn't show, do I get to bring you in as a consolation prize?
Hey, you guys in place?
Yeah, we're here.
Good, because there's a big-ass yacht coming in. Looks like this party's about to get started.
They're here. You ready?
Well, you're here. The plan was no more meetings.
Yeah, well, the plan changed the minute your boys got their asses handed to them by Michael West.
Those who smell like pescadillos.
Then get some better ones, and twice as many.
Listen, you want to pass help with the DEA, then you better start holding up your end of the bargain, and that means Weston's head on a plate.
Weston, you got lucky once. It will not happen again.
Was that worth the trip?
I have a lead on his location. One of his friends just checked into a hospital. I have a motel key and some calls we pulled off his cell phone.
Good. I'm aboard. We'll find Weston, and we will finish this.
Unbelievable. Selling out the CIA and the DEA to a drug cartel? It's the kind of thing that ends up in a congressional hearing.
And the key witness at that hearing?
Let's just say someone's future got a little brighter. Nice job, Weston.
Listen, Bly, for what it's worth, I appreciate it.
All right. Just don't get too gushy on me.
Bly, Marina Security is here. We should probably move.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Oh, just wondering what you're doing here. We've had some vandalism in the area recently, and I need to check out everybody.
Agent Bly, CSS. We're part of a law enforcement operation that's in progress.
Yeah, what kind of operation?
It's classified, I'm afraid. Which is why we'd appreciate it if you kept this quiet, if you don't mind.
Well, sure thing. Sorry about that. Officer?
Close enough.
Sí, estoy por aquí por la bodega. Hay dos tipos. Son policías. Sí, a ver qué quiere que haga.
Bly, the security guards with the cartel.
What are you talking about?
Do you want to tell me what the hell just happened?
I'll handle it.
Michael, what just happened?
The Marina security guard was working with the cartel.
It's bad. The evidence. It's all gone. And Fee.
Bly's dead.
No. I thought you...
I was right there with him, man. I thought we were leaving without you. I'm fine.
I think we can get to the road this way.
Yeah, if we're gonna go, we better go. Mike, seriously, we gotta go. No. All the evidence we had on Riley just burned up in that car. We leave empty-handed, she gets a free pass on all of us.
Michael, what are you talking about? One man is already dead. We're outnumbered. We're outgunned. There's nothing we can do.
No, we have to deal with Riley now. Otherwise, Bly just died for nothing. And our best chance is while she's still here. Now, if I can make it over the seawall, I can make it onto that boat.
You want to get onto the boat, that boat. The boat that belongs to the people that's trying to kill us. What are you going to do when you get there?
I promised Sam I would make this right. And you can go back to the car, and you can leave, but I have to stay here and do this.
Gonna need help getting to that boat in one piece.
All right, we'll lay down some cover fire as a distraction. Just make it quick. We're going to be ducking some serious bullets over here.
¿Qué demonios está pasando allá afuera? Okay, I don't know what Mike has planned, but it better happen quick. We won't be able to hold out here.
Just give it time.
If we stick around, whatever he's planning doesn't work.
It will work. It has to.
boat's leaving. The boat's leaving. Remind me, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Wait here, Senor Riley. Everything is under control, okay? Armando, Pepsi.
Yeah, I would.
Drop it, Weston.
I don't think so.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? Who this boat belongs to?
I know exactly who this boat belongs to.
And you're not as smart as I thought you were.
The cartel already wants me dead. I don't think this will make much of a difference.
What about the Coast Guard? Looks like they're on the way to meet us.
Yeah, I know. I called them. I told them about a well-armed drug boat in their waters. They were very, very interested. Most people don't think of the Coast Guard as being particularly well-armed. Most people are wrong. A Coast Guard patrol boat is armed with two 50 caliber machine guns and a 25mm cannon, which means it can take out anything short of a battleship.
Motor vessel Zazu, this is the U.S. Coast Guard off your port beam. Heave to and stop your vessel. I repeat, this is the U.S. Coast...
What are you doing? You realize if you ignore them, they're gonna fire on us.
I'm counting on it.
Are you crazy?
You're the reason we're on this boat, Riley. You're the one who sent the cartel hit squad after me. We finished this today, one way or another.
So you want me to call and confess? Is that what this is? Fine. You win, Weston. You got me. Just call them off and I'll come clean.
No, you'll talk your way out of a confession as fast as you make one. If you're as good as I think you are, you made arrangements to make it look like I was the one working with the cartel. You falsified accounts in my name, you made up communication logs, you spun a web of lies to cover your ass. If the agency found out about that, that's something you couldn't explain, and that's what I want you to give them.
That's ridiculous. I never did.
I bet both of our lives you did. It's really a smart play. I mean, it's a great plan, but it only works if I'm dead. It still might work, but you will die with it. That was a warning shot, and you know the Coast Guard. They're not very patient with situations like this.
I'm getting nothing on the radio.
Attention, motor vessel Zazu. Get their attention. Now, 2-1. Before you have Montaria and Shrapnel. Batteries released. Commence fire. I think it's time to make that call.
Are you really gonna go through with this? You're gonna kill us both.
My friends have suffered enough. It ends today. No matter what the cost.
We know, Weston. Got a bit of bad news for you. This little idea you have about who you think I am, what you think I would do, it's a fantasy. It's a creation of your own twisted mind.
And I guess we have nothing more to talk about.
They're increasing speed.
Mount 2-1, load 100 rounds of high explosives and stand by to engage. I'm gonna take your chances. Attention, motor vessel Zazu. Stop your vessel immediately or we will fire on you. You have 5 seconds to comply. 5, 4, 3, 2. Coast Guard, back up.
I think they're trying to hail us.
Gunnery station, stand you loud and clear. We'll be right out. We just need to make a phone call.
Yes, this is Olivia Riley. Give me the deputy chief.
When something goes wrong in the intelligence world, a scandal, a security breach, or just a failed operation, there's always a debriefing where the facts are sorted out. When those facts threaten careers and institutions, no one takes any chances. You're locked away until the process is over. All you can do is tell your side of the story and hope for the best, and know that no matter what you do, your fate lies in someone else's hands.
Miss Glenanne, come with me, please.
More questions? I told them everything there is to know. We've been here 3 weeks. We turned ourselves in peacefully. How long does it take to, quote, sort out what happened?
Ben?
Where's Michael?
Give us a moment.
You all right?
We'll be really shortly. I just want to talk to you first.
Michael, where have you been? They've been debriefing us this whole time, asking about Riley and Tom Card.
They were doing the same to me.
It doesn't like the same. I've been in a 10 by 10 foot holding cell. We're riding in helicopters ordering around CIA offices. What's going on? Michael, we were gonna get out. In Panama, you said that we were done with all this. You said it would just be over.
I needed to protect. I needed to protect all of us.
Michael, what have you done?
I couldn't leave you in there forever. They weren't just going to forget everything that happened and release you. So I made a deal. I did
what you had to do. No, Michael, you did what you wanted to do.
After all they've been through, the CIA is hunting us all.
Take him down now.
You killed my brother. You're the only family I have left. I promise you'll make this right.
Is this the end?
I did what I...
What you had to do. And